Well, we did it. It would be real sick if one of you motherfuckers were to unsubscribe and leave me at 99 or 98, or even if all of you were to unsubscribe. But I'd like to believe that you guys wouldn't do that. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I am genuinely so grateful. I'm so glad that we've been able to make it this far. You know, I've been posting very, very consistently, so I'm not surprised. But at the same time, I mean, this is. I'm just moving my book bag for the noise. This is something that I've. What is that? That's in the. I gotta move it. Sorry about that thing that was in the corner. That's still there a little bit. All right, what about now? All right. This is something I've always wanted to do. I always envisioned myself speaking, whether it be on YouTube or as a pro wrestler. For those of you who don't know, I don't know if I made it clear, but I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I always envisioned myself like speaking on the microphone. I even at one point, not that I ever wanted to be a politician, but there was a point in time where I dreamed about like giving speeches in front of countries or just in front of like a bunch of people, or like, I'm at like a podium. I've had visions of performing at concerts back when I used to really love music, and I had visions of saying thank you to everybody who would come and listen to me perform and listen to me sing. I used to read in my church, and I really enjoyed doing that. The only reason why I stopped was because, well, I was kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie, because there was a point in time where I got tired of doing it. But then once I stopped, because I thought it was the right thing to do, I remember regretting it so much afterwards. The point now where, now that I said it, now that I remembered it out loud, number one, I'd have to start going to church more often. And number two, I could do it in Spanish. At the time I did it in Spanish, but I would definitely prefer doing it in English. My point is that this has always been something that I wanted to do, to just get on stage or on camera or on a platform and just speak, not just to hear myself talk, not just to hear my insanely attractive my incredibly hot masculine voice, but to be able to help out other people. That was always what I wanted to do, and I feel like it's all come, not full circle yet, because this is just the beginning, but everything is starting to click, everything is starting to connect. You know, there was a point in time where I thought to myself, man, like, I thought back about the time back in 2021. I've referenced it in multiple videos where I was just really sad, really depressed. I wanted to end it all. I'm not going to say the exact words because I believe you're not supposed to. I haven't gotten in trouble for it yet, but I wanted to. All right, I'm sure you know what that means. And I just thought, at the time, I actually wasn't watching any self-improvement channels, and I wasn't watching anybody who would like speak this advice. And I just thought to myself, this would be perfect. This would have been not perfect, because it still would have been hard and I still would have struggled, but to just have that voice tell me, listen, bro, you got this, or you're thinking about it the wrong way. What you see as a negative is in reality exactly what you need. It's exactly what you need, you know. That looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing a fat fuck is what will motivate you to get out of that to begin with. You know, looking at yourself and realizing how much you've fallen will make you wake up and realize that you need to step up your game, that everything you've been doing, all this slacking off, clearly has a price, and you've been paying it with this shitty physique. You've been paying it with this depression. You've been paying it by feeling like such a piece of shit. You didn't deserve to feel happy. You didn't deserve any happiness. That's why I made that one video. You don't just deserve to feel happy. You have to earn that shit. You have to earn feelings of pride. You have to earn feelings of confidence. Confidence isn't just given either. Some people are naturally born with it, and kudos to them, because I'm not. I had to earn my confidence. I had to earn the ability to walk around with a strut. I had to earn the ability to walk the walk. I wasn't just born with it. I still struggle with it to this day, and I don't see that as a bad thing. I see that as, well, I got to put in more work. I got to improve. I have to prove to myself mentally that I am worth everything I desire. I'm worth what I desire, and you have to be worth what you desire. If you don't have what you desire, it's because you aren't worth it yet. You aren't worth it yet. And that's just, it's been one of the many messages I've wanted to convey. Even, man, even back when I had dreams of being a musical artist, which honestly, now that I think about it, with the way the world is now, and I feel like it's easy to transition into careers like that. I'm not saying that's completely out the window. I'm not sure if I'll ever like be a full blown singer or full blown like musical artist in that regard. But I could definitely see myself when the time comes, or if the time is right, making instrumentals. I loved making beats. I love making beats. The only problem with making beats is that it took up a good amount of time, and it doesn't really pay that much, at least not in the beginning, you know. But that was always the end goal. That was always the end goal of mine, to just be a speaker, and and again, not just to hear myself speak, not just to say whatever the fuck I felt like, but to help people out, especially right now, people who were once like how I was back in 2021, hopeless, and I had a doomer mindset, doomer mentality, and I could go on and on about this, but I'm gonna wrap this up and not hold you guys up for too long. Thank you all. This 100 subscribers, even if one of you unsubscribes just because I made this video, just seeing the number, I already took a screenshot of it. So I already have like proof that it happened. I already have the picture to show me that I achieved this goal. And man, I'm beyond grateful for you guys. There was a point in time where I only had 9 subscribers, and it wasn't that long ago. In fact, that might have just been the start of this month. If I'm not mistaken, I had 9 subscribers at the start of this month. It could have been the end of November. I have to double check, but the growth has just been tremendous. And I love all of you. Thank you all for tuning in. Even if you've disliked my videos, even if you've commented things that were against what I said in the video, just all of you who have been a part of this, I can't thank you guys enough. And please, this will be my final message. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. Be easy.